What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for Madden 20. To me, when we talk about difficulty levels, Madden has always struggled. EA really makes players do way more than they should, and we'll talk later on the week, absolutely nothing in other times. And it's astonishing to me when we look at what happens here from the quarterback's perspective. Obviously, clean pocket, no pressure, clear throwing lane. But I want you to understand that as Jacoby throws this ball, that linebacker makes the play of a career. And in Madden, this can happen with any linebacker. And it shouldn't ever really happen. As Jacoby is at the top of his throwing motion, the linebacker's back is turned and he's looking the opposite way. He is able to turn around, play the ball, and get back to a point where he's actually intersecting the receiver. Their arms are actually going through each other. And the receiver was the intended target. So when you take a look at what happens here and just look at these two images, from the release of the ball, where he's clearly looking the opposite direction, back turned, to the point that the receiver goes to catch it, he's done way too much. Even from a physical standpoint, if you set aside the fact that his back was turned. Look at how much ground he covers here, and this is where Madden struggles. From the left side, all the way over to the right side, back up, and then around to the middle. There's a pretty good chunk of a 5-yard window that he's able to cover playing like this. And this isn't really zone defense either. Now, the game knows what it's doing is wrong. I want you to watch very carefully his head movement and the tracking that this game has. And this is how you know this is just not possible to do in real life, because the game is showing the animation manipulation that's going on. From looking to one side, to looking to the other side, to looking back to the other side. And keep in mind, this is all calculations that a human could not make. He wouldn't be spinning his head like this. Even slowed down, it looks ridiculous. But that's what's needed in order to accommodate Madden having a more difficult game. This linebacker can all of a sudden do incredible things because that will make the game harder. Your players get dumber, their players get unnaturally smart. Madden and EA really need to come together and work on a way they can just make football harder without something like this. Because as I said, I'm going to show you tomorrow, complete separate scenario where a player makes the dumbest decisions you can make, and you can't go from one extreme to the next. It's just not good in terms of being competitive games. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. Back in the week with more commentary.